Okay, so today we are going to try this new type of instant noodles. Not really instant because it says it takes 8 to 10 minutes, right? But it's still instant noodles. Now the specialty about this is that you don't need fire, okay? It's going to heat up itself. So the flavor today we're going to try is actually called tomato pork noodles, so ramen, right, if you know the Japanese one. So let's see what we have to do here today, right? So the instructions here on the back here, right, it says that I think you just put some packages in, and then you turn on the fire, you wait, and you can eat. 8 to 10 minutes. So let's see what this thing actually incorporates here. There's noodles, there's even egg. See the eggs? And beef. Right? Now there's many different brands, okay? Today we are trying the brand that is from Shizan, okay? And let's see what it is. Okay, so I've never opened one of these before. And we're gonna work out how to open it. Oh god. Okay. So it's actually quite tight-lidded, okay? Still just plastic, right? Tight lid. We've got a we've even got a spoon and fork, spoon and chopsticks, I think. Ooh, and noodles. All right. And
okay, so this is hilarious, right? Did you see me what I did there? I totally skipped telling you guys what that package was because I didn't know what it was. It wasn't until afterwards that I realised it was actually where the chopsticks and the spoons were.
oh, that's the soup. It's actually quite a lot of soup there. So I think actually you don't even need hot water because that's actually the soup base there. This is the pork.
So clearly here I can't tell the difference between a cow and a pig, right? It's beef, not pork.
All right. Yep. And there's an extra bowl. That's the egg. I think that's a bit of seaweed and sesame. Ooh, hang on, what's this? Oh, this looks dangerous. I think this is something you're not supposed to eat. And then there's, ooh, this looks dangerous as well. Exclamation mark. No idea what that is. I can't read Chinese. And, even weirder. They've got a plastic bag in there.
Okay, so did I really think this was a plastic bag? No, when I opened it, I thought it was a bib. I thought, oh gee, you know the Chinese are so etiquette like high, and there's like,
okay, all right,
no,
so
it's not
start.
a bib. It's a plastic bag, like probably to throw rubbish into.
So, let's have a look at all of this, right? Now, I was totally confused at this point because with my limited Chinese, I knew that character there was pork. So the soup base is actually made from pork, okay? But then I looked at this and that's clearly a cow, okay? So I think I think what it is it's pork soup with beef meat on top. Okay, but I mean, you know, I don't think it matters that much. But I mean, for those who are who doesn't eat pork or beef, this is not for you. Okay. Anyway, so the packaging is actually quite good. If you have a look at the packaging, the red stuff, right, is you don't eat. Okay. The black stuff is you can eat. All right. So we're gonna look at the black stuff first, and we ended up realizing that this little bag here, I think, is their you know, the nice way of saying dispose of your rubbish kindly, okay? So, let's have a look at the instructions here. So if we look closely at the instructions, okay, this here, and if, you know, again, not my limited Chinese, I don't know what that actually says, but that looks like a spoon and a chopsticks. That's that. So if I open that, whew, okay, we get a... okay.
Like I'm thinking, you know that feeling when you're like opening like Lego packages and you just pour the packages out? That's what I felt at this point.
So, that's so cute. We get like half chopsticks, that I think you connect up.
Okay, definitely Lego moment.
You connect up like that. Okay, that's pretty cool. You got chopsticks here, right? And you got a plastic spoon. It's a bit small for the mouth, but that's there. A little wet towel, and you know, of course, this is Chinese, so there's your toothpick.
Oh my god, did you just hear me? I just said, hey, look, this is Chinese. Did I just discriminate against myself because I'm Chinese? But you know what? Really, really, Chinese seem to use toothpicks more.
Alright, so we've got toothpick, chopsticks, and spoon. We'll put that aside because we'll use that when we eat it. Okay? And then this you put at the very end, so we're going to put that aside as well. Alright, so in the instructions, right, you've got your spoon and chopsticks, and then there are two parts to the container. Alright, there's this part and there's this part, okay? So we're going to work with this part first because we've got to get all the food ready first before we turn on the fire, alright? So in this small bowl, it says here to put the egg, the noodles, and the soup and everything in there. And so that's what we're going to do now, alright? So what do we want to put in first? Well, I think...
Putting the noodles at the bottom, base first, so... Okay. Very easy to open, okay? I'm just loosening the noodles up so that it doesn't come... Okay.
That's a little bit oily, so there's oil on the noodles there. Okay, so there's our noodles, and then we're going to put the beef on there. Now the beef packaging isn't, it's got a lot of like little teeth things there, so I don't think you need chopsticks to do it. Okay.
Did you just hear what I said? I said I'll use chopsticks to open it. Hey, look, you know what? If anyone can open these with chopsticks, let me know.
Actually, you know what it smells like? It smells like spam. Like the ones from the can. It smells like spam. And it's a bit hard to get out, but it's coming out eventually. Okay, so it doesn't look as pretty. Definitely doesn't look as pretty as the oh, you know what? I should use my rubbish bag. Okay, let's put this on the side here, right? Then I'll put my rubbish in here. It doesn't look as pretty as the beautiful picture here. Like there's a there's a bit of a difference in the texture, but anyway. All right, so we've got the egg here now as well. The egg. There's also one of these ones where you cut this open. Oh, there's a bit of sauce there. Careful. And you know what? I'm looking at the egg and I'm thinking, is that one of these like fake eggs you get from China and like it's it's like plastic? I'm just gonna poke it. I don't know. It's I hope it's real. Okay, alright, so we've got the egg, we've got the beef in there, and we're gonna put the sauce in there.
Yeah. Sauce, soup. That both starts with S.
So sauce. Okay, we've got to be careful of this so we don't spill it everywhere. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to rip it a little bit open so that, you know, only one little bit is there. Alright, so here comes the, so this sauce is supposed to be tomato based. Alright. Okay. Oh, actually, so there's a little small piece of mushrooms in there as well. So tomatoes and mushrooms, like yeah, okay. It smells definitely like tomatoes. Like, you know when you open the Legos cans? It smells like that.
Okay. So not Lego, but Legos, okay? Not the brick stuff. This tomato paste stuff that, you know, we buy in Australia.
Some little button mushrooms or something like that. Yeah, have a look. It's like button mushrooms. Yeah. So yeah, now it definitely smells like just a mixture of Spam and Legos. Okay, so now we've got the food ready. We're gonna play with the fire red stuff.
Oh my god, did you hear? I said fire. I mean, there is no fire here, okay? It's just me being, like, stupid and doing a direct translation of what Chinese, you know, heat actually means. Like, we would say die for, right? We don't say big fire. We just,
There's a lot of
forget it.
information
It's
up
just
there, but the
heat,
only thing
all right?
I actually
We're
understand
doing heat
is
here.
D, and I think after after that it says 15 minutes. So I suspect that this means that this will turn on for 15 minutes, but anyway, we'll find out. Ta-da. Doesn't smell like anything. Just, oh, you know what? This reminds me of those Japanese heat packs. You know, you kind of rub it together and then it warms you up for like 4 minutes. But yeah, anyway, that's going down the bottom. And then this water. I don't know what this water is. We'll see again. So I'm just going to try and cut a little bit of the top here, so I don't spill anything. Actually, you know what? That's why I have scissors. The packaging isn't like foil type. Okay, so this goes in. Alright. Have a look. Time check. It's anything happening?
Okay, stop right there. Okay, that was the stupidest thing I'd ever done, right? You don't poke it. You know, actually in the Chinese instructions, it says don't poke it and put everything on top and close the lid really, really quickly.
Can you do anything? Okay, it's 2:20 right now. Alright, I can hear something. I mean, I don't know if you can hear it. Get really, really, really close. Can you hear anything? And it's bubbling up. Okay, so I think I better put this on. And I think I better close it up quickly so that the heat. Don't get it to click. Okay, I can hear it now. Oh shoot!
I can't stop laughing. Like I'm shitting myself here because like the whole thing's like really, really hot and the steaming up and the stupidest thing I'd ever done.
No! Oh Christ! Okay, maybe I should have done that earlier. There it is. Is it gonna stay on? Okay, it stays on. Okay. Okay, that there sounds like boiling something. Like I don't know what's boiling in there, but that's kind of warm, like warm on the top there, and you can hear it bubbling. Yeah, you can hear it bubbling. Okay, so it says 7 minutes. We'll come back in 7 minutes.
I know. It sounds like it's raining. It's not raining. It's actually the sound of the contents bubbling inside. Okay, so this is my attempt in trying to capture the steam that's coming out of the bowl. Can you see it? Like that really, really thin line. Okay, so it's better here. Right?
Okay, so it's been probably about 6 minutes now since we put the thing in, and throughout the 4 to 6 minutes there was this bubbling sound. But right now, you can hear that the bubbling sound's kind of disappeared a little bit, but there's a lot of steam, and you can now start smelling the beef smell, and you can see the steam as well coming out. The plastic's actually quite hot, both top and bottom, so you got to be careful. I wouldn't recommend for kids to be doing this because it's actually quite hot. Anyway, 8 to 10 minutes it said actually. Sorry, I correct myself. It's not 7 minutes. 8 to 10 minutes, and so we've got another 2 minutes to go. What we're probably going to do is it's probably just going to oven bake. You know.
I said oven bake. What I was thinking of was like, you know, Bessemer pots and how Bessemer pots oven bake themselves, I guess.
The last 2 minutes of it, and we'll see you in 2 minutes. Someone can start smelling the thing. It smells good, doesn't it? So, it has been 8 minutes now, and there is no more sound coming out of the bowl. It is very hot. It is still steaming, and we are going to open this with our chopsticks and spoon.
OMG, I did it again. How the F are we going to actually open these with chopsticks? Oh my god. I don't know, I have this obsession with opening things with chopsticks.
because there's still some steam there going on, right? How are we going to do this? Oof, okay, that was a bit scary. Woo! Okay, so definitely the beef now looks like it's a bit more cooked. The noodles and everything. I think the noodles was actually kind of cooked beforehand, but looks a bit like that now. The egg still looks fake. Okay, all right. So now we're going to taste test this. So this is kind of a bit hot. Oh, we forgot seaweed and sesame. That will go on top. This is my disposal of this friendly plastic bag. Probably should, I don't know, plastic bag. Seaweed. That's a bit of seaweed and sesame on top. Look, if you don't like seaweed, don't put it on, right? It smells like the Japanese style seaweed, not the Korean one, like so not the ones with the extra salt. And I'm gonna mix that in. Alright, here's the taste test time. So, actually I don't know if the noodles are actually done yet. Looks like the noodles really haven't taken shape, you know, it's still, I'm gonna try one noodle first. So, yeah, the noodles look like it's a bit easy to break off, but it's done. You know what, if you like, I think noodles with a bit of taste in it, probably do it for 10 minutes. The noodles are alright. Noodles with seaweed. It's alright. It's definitely warm. It's not cold. And then the beef. The beef is really hot, actually. It doesn't taste like Spam anymore. It actually tastes like beef with like the 5 spices type of thing. And then the mushrooms. Mushrooms are very tomato taste. Like it's got the taste is actually all soaked in. And then, you know, I'm really reluctant to eat this egg. This egg seriously looks like a fake egg. I'm gonna try it anyway. I think it's like see how the egg is on that side? I think it's actually like a tea. What do they call it? Tea soak type of egg, you know, the Chinese thing. Nah. No comment. So let me try the egg. The egg white part is tastes like with the tea stuff, like well, not tea stuff, maybe even soy, like soaked in soy sauce. The egg yolk, it's alright. I mean, maybe I'll just soak it in there for a little bit longer. Anyway. So that is the noodle. Now, how much was this? Well, in Australia, this was I think $11, $10.50, right, depending on which shop you go to. They were only available in like Chinese groceries, like Tongli or Just Co or something like that. There's many different flavors. So this is only one of the many flavors that we've actually looked at. What I'm really interested in, though, is what it looks like underneath this thing now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and find a way so that I don't burn myself. It's not that hot right now. I'm not going to burn myself. To take the noodle part out. Ooh, still burning out. Look at that. That's why it stopped, because all the water's gone. Yeah. And we've got this this very puffed up thing inside. Let's have a look what's inside. I'm so interested to see what's inside. Okay, maybe it looks like, I shouldn't touch this stuff on it. Looks like hydrochloric acid. So have a look at this. There's a little bit of this stuff came out here. It's like this white stuff. It's not boiling, but I've got to be careful about this. Just interested to see what's inside. Okay. Alright. Okay, so it looks like it's a whole heap of powder.
Yeah, like it's powder and it's white powder in a white bag. Not suspicious at all.
A whole heap of powder. Some type of white powder. It's inside it. Still steaming. Yes.